Hey, when'd you get here? Welcome, guys. It's Crazything, the Airbrush guy. Come on in. I know it's a weird time of day when I'm actually going live right now, but the cool thing about this, you'll be able to check it out later. I'm just going to knock out a shirt real quick. Plan on airbrushing a stock shirt. Something that you'll get to go to my Etsy page and go buy it if you want. Up to you. Hopefully everything's working. Am I live yet? Can anyone hear me? I don't know if it's working or not. All right. Can anybody hear me? All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little Iwata Eclipse and I'm going to start working. I will do the best I can to keep an eye on the chat. You guys have any questions? Go ahead and ask away. Now, one of the reasons I am over here on Facebook going live is for one to throw the algorithms all out of whack. See if I can get some more traffic on my Facebook page, of course. And I'm hoping in theory to put this on my YouTube page as well. Surely you know I've got a YouTube page, right? Well, if not, go to Crazythingart on YouTube. Why? Because I make a ton of videos. I've got more videos on my YouTube than you can watch. But I plan on taking this and putting it on my YouTube page. Now, with that being said, that's something that I'm pushing right now. I'm really pushing my YouTube. I want people to go over there and check out the ton of videos that I have over there. I want to grow my following on YouTube as well. So, with that being said, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have a giveaway. Free giveaway. What if I give you something for free? Something I've airbrushed. How cool would that be? What if I give one of you something just for being on my YouTube? I think I'll do that. This Friday, this Friday I'm going to do a giveaway on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel. I'll go live on YouTube and give you guys something for free. If you want that to happen, if you want to be involved in that, tell me in the comments. Just comment free drawing. Comment a smiley face. Something like that. That'll let me know that you're interested. Alright. So, enough of the boring talk. Come on. Let's check this out. Let's get to work. Let's do something that I am known for. Most of the time, I am live on TikTok, airbrushing for you guys. And I have music going and I can jam away. But it's certainly different not having my music, but that's okay. I can handle different. At least for a little while, right? I'll suck it up for you guys so that any of you that don't have TikTok can watch. If you want to learn, ask me some questions. I've got no problem with that. I like answering questions. Or you can just sit back, relax, and watch. What's up, Sean? How you doing? All right, I see some comments coming through for the free drawing. I'm glad to see that. Now, the more people that want to enter into the free drawing, the more people that do that, the bigger the prize will be. I have not decided what it'll be yet, because I got to see if the interest is going to be there. What do you think? How am I doing so far? I'm sure most of you have already figured out what I'm going for here. I have been airbrushing skulls a very long time. It was actually the first thing I ever airbrushed. Oh, Deb, you can't get on YouTube. How come? You might want to look into that. Thank you, Sean. YouTube is free. Doesn't cost a thing to get on YouTube. That's what I like about it. One thing you can do while you're watching this, if you're watching it live on Facebook currently, is to go check out the YouTube, back out, go check out the YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed, because if you ring the bell icon, it'll notify you when I post a video and when I go live. Pretty handy, huh? Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Clean it up, a little bit of the overspray real quick. Tighten it up some. Actually, no. I use Crazything paint for pretty much everything. Crazything and Wicked paint. Now, the only thing that I switch it up with is when I do the airbrush tattoos. That's a very good question. When I'm doing airbrush tattoos on skin, on people, that is actually not a paint. That is a makeup. It's a spray-on makeup. Other than that, no, all I use is the same Crazything paint. Now, how I clear coat it and how I seal it, that changes with every project. sure does. Depending on what I'm actually airbrushing on, that will certainly change. I'm doing good, Sean. Thanks for asking. Thank you, William. You guys rock. Thanks for coming in and checking it out. Everybody keeps telling me they want to see me airbrush. They want to see me work. Well, for those of you that don't have TikTok, this is your opportunity. I had thought about doing another time lapse with this one, but the last few time lapses I did didn't really get much attention. It was neat for a moment, but then that was about it. So I think a live video was better. You guys can join me in real time or watch it later. Whatever is best for you. But one of the main purposes to this video that I'm making right now is to push my YouTube channel. Sorry about that, guys. That was my air compressor, and I gotta have it. It comes on about every 35, 40 minutes, something like that. If I'm continuously airbrushing, gotta have the air though. You know, being since I airbrush. William, I don't have a bee issue. They're all gone. That's what I was trying to tell you when I texted you. They're just, it was just a bunch of sweat bees hanging out. They're gone. No big deal. Appreciate you thinking of me though. Ain't nothing to worry about. They were just annoying for a little bit. For some reason, they came into the shop quite heavily right after the rain. But yeah, they're not an issue now. Some projects I will lay them out. This one I can add, because I've done so many skulls and stuff in the past, instead of just laying it all out, I can actually do some of the details as I go. What I'll do is I'll come back after this paint has started to set up and dry, and I'll come back and add a lot of highlights and even more detail. But as you notice, there are no stencils with my work. It is 100% freehand. Everything I do is. The only time you'll see me using any kind of form of stencil is when I do like the birthday parties and events with the airbrush tattoos. And the kid's not going to sit still while I use that ink on them, and that ink doesn't do the same thing as paint does when it comes to detail work. But those aren't paintings, those are just fun, good times for everybody involved. But when I'm doing airbrush projects, it is all freehand, just like you see me doing right here, right now. I'm going to try to make this video fairly quick. That's why I chose this subject, because I knew it was something that I could do fairly quick. Again, once this shirt is done, tonight we will put it on my Etsy page. That is E-T-S-Y, Etsy, my Etsy page. If there's anybody in here that feels like it, you could drop the link to my Etsy page in the chat. That would be awesome. If not, you can go to Etsy.com. E-T-S-Y, Etsy.com, and you could search for Crazythingart and you will find me. You can Google me. Look up Crazythingart on Google. And like I was trying to say before the compressor come on, this video is to push my YouTube channel, guys. Go to YouTube, search for Crazythingart. So, Walter, actually, no, Walter, I'm just trying something different. I'm making this video to try to give you, or to try to push my my YouTube page. Sorry, I was trying to read and talk at the same time. Just trying something different. A lot of people have been requesting lately to watch me airbrush. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm live on TikTok almost every day, but a lot of people are not using it. So this is another way for someone that doesn't have TikTok to watch me. Or it's also another venue for me to push to get my YouTube channel out. Because you're going to hear me say it over and over again. Go check out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. If you don't subscribe, that's fine, but at least go watch some videos and check it out. It is definitely worth subscribing to, though. I have more content on my YouTube page than you can humanly watch. So Debbie, it doesn't take long to dry at all, so that I can come back and add those highlights. Depending on how much I have saturated it, it won't take but a matter of moments, just a couple minutes, and everything up here is already dry. A lot of times when I'm on camera, depending on what I'm doing, you'll watch me airbrush for a little while, and then I'll stop what I'm doing, I'll face the camera, and I'll tell everybody hello, check everything, all the comments, see if I missed anything, all that good stuff. Well, a lot of times I wait until I'm at an appropriate time. I've gotten so far, I want something to dry, now's the perfect time to say hi to you guys, and then come back and revisit what I'm working on. That gives it an opportunity to dry as well. So there is a little bit of method to my madness, you know. all in the timing of things. Thank you everybody new that's coming in, that's watching it live. I appreciate you guys so much. I am working on a stock shirt currently. This shirt will be available later on my Etsy page. Once it's completed and heat set and dry, and I know there's no issues with it, it'll get listed. I don't list anything until then, just in case something wants to happen. I hope everyone is finding this video well. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. My YouTube channel does have some how-to videos in it. They are also on my live playlist. So for anybody that is just joining and wants to get into airbrushing and don't know where to start, I've got a lot of beginner how-to videos on there. Those will be available on my live playlist, and again, it is completely free. I only make those for those of you that want to get into art and airbrushing and wants to try it out. Those are for you. I'm here to help. I don't have any secrets for you. I don't mind answering questions. Do the best I can to help you out. I've actually done 2 TikTok videos already today. This is my third live, might as well call it live performance of the day. My third project that I've done on video today. Took me quite a while to get the confidence to not make, too many mistakes, and, well, frankly, to be able to talk without fumbling over too many, or even worrying about fumbling over my words, because it's going to happen. I'm going to make mistakes. So it took me a while to get there. What if I mess up? Well, that is part of reality, guys. So don't be scared of it. Whatever you're wanting to try to do, step outside your comfort zone and get it done. Regardless of what it is, whether it's making videos or art or just something else in your life, don't let fear stop you. I didn't have anybody teaching me how to do it or anything. I just had to research it, practice some more, and then when I thought I was doing a good job, I need to practice some more. Got to be hands-on with it. Now, how long have I been on? How long has the video been running? About 25 minutes. That's not too bad. I got the base of it, the bulk of it done in under 30 minutes. So now that it has started to dry up here at the top and such, I can come back and you'll see that I can come back and add some brighter details. Now this is the part that may get boring because you can't really see from where you're at what all I'm doing. And this is the part where I usually lose viewers because it's not as interesting until you get to see the final product, if that makes sense. It's not that I'm doing anything wrong, it's just not as entertaining. I understand that. Even though as an artist I could watch for days, sometimes you don't have time. We are a busy society these days. Everybody wants it now. And I do, I understand that. So, I try the best I can to give you what you want. Nobody's going to want to sit in here for hours and hours at a time and watch what I do. I understand that. I don't get discouraged about that like some people do. Pretty thick-skinned, guys. Especially when it comes to my art, I am still learning every day. I am not the best out there, but you know what? I don't have a problem pushing and airbrushing and trying to possibly be one day one of the best. Or at least in the freehand world. But I've got a long way to go before I get there. I can see that I've gotten better over the last couple years. It's cool to see the progress. Certainly have a long way to go before I'm as good as where I want to be. Like I said, I will be putting this on my Etsy page. Speaking of my Etsy page, there's a whole lot of stuff in the shop that I have not unveiled yet. There are several canvases and some new projects you haven't got to see yet. I cannot turn this camera around right now and show you all the different things. But the majority of them are on my Etsy page. Go to my Etsy page. There's been a few people put the link in here for me. That's awesome. I can put it in the comments once I'm posted. I can also put it on my YouTube. But a lot of the things I make, like this shirt, I will put them directly on the page weeks, sometimes before I ever decide to reveal them to you guys on Facebook or YouTube or wherever. So, with that being said, make sure you're on my Etsy page so you'll be one of the first to see it. This is actually the part I enjoy the most, is all the detail work. I could sit and do this for days. Once I've got it laid out, it's just a matter of how much detail do I feel like adding. I like the details. The details is where you can see the artist really put in more time to the project. It makes one artist stand out from the other on several occasions. What do you think? Is that a pretty cool looking skull? Now I've got to decide if I want to add anything to it or not. Well, you're going to have to wait for that one. If I add anything to it, you're not going to see it, because it's not going to happen in this video. I got to be careful on my camera angle. Make sure I'm not showing you any of the stuff I've got sitting around. I've got several projects getting ready to release. I've got a new object substrate that I will be airbrushing as well. Make sure you check those out. They are on my Etsy page if you look, but I have not debuted them yet, but I'm getting ready to. So with that being said, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to tell you, and you, tell you guys thank you. I'm going to finish this up, and you can't watch. But I'm going to finish this one up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.